What would it be like if John Kasich won the GOP nomination? The new campaign ad imagines an improbable future.
And the GOP nomination for president goes to John Kasich. What a long, fascinating trip it's been. How'd it go from the final three to the one the establishment didn't think could win? Well, running for president isn't about the establishment. It's about the delegates. And the delegates decided this election was about winning the presidency.
That's right. This election isn't about the establishment or the voters. It's about the delegates. You see, America isn't a democracy. It's a representative democracy, represented by 1,237 brave American pro-Kasich delegates.
In the final hours, it came down to 1,237 brave Americans. Delegates, you who overcame tremendous personal pressure and did the right thing. They nominated the only candidate who could win the only election that mattered.
Okay, I'm not sure that's going to happen. Kasich, who's won only one state, is so far from the nomination, he can't even get his own chia pet. Our friend Will Ron pointed out on Twitter, Cruz, Trump, Clinton, Sanders, they all get chia pets. Even the presumptive nominee of the Libertarian Party has one. Take a look.
I just knew it. I just knew it ahead of time.
Yeah. You can see it coming?
I can see it coming.
Our special thanks to 5 Fan Photoshops for that. Always does great work. Look, Joanne, of this ad, you know, can you imagine a future of that happening? Delegates going to Kasich?
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people can't imagine it. Technically, what they were saying was true. Like, in the matchups, yeah, he is the candidate who can beat Hillary, like, without it being too close. But my main problem with this is they used the female voice that they use in attack ads, where it's like the black and white video.
Yeah.
And she's sounding like that, and it's supposed slightly positive, but it's an attack. But this was a nice ad for him. It just felt wrong.
Yeah, it was
just
a little...
like Kasich himself. It just feels wrong.
She seemed evil. She seemed a little sexy, too. She was like, you delegate. You over there, handsome delegate.
Oh, my goodness. I should be paying money to hear such a voice.
Ben, what do you think? Kasich, it's true. He seems to have broad appeal, but he's not appealing to Republicans.
The only reason he polls well is because nobody knows who he is, and they know who they don't like. So they don't know they don't like him yet. It's funny because people consider Trump the reality show candidate. In reality, and I believe that he is, but you have Cruz getting fury in the VP for picking a VP even though he's not close to the nomination, and Kasich just making an ad as if he's won the nomination. It's fiction. They are both fiction candidates if Donald Trump is the reality TV show candidate. It's absolute nonsense. I would like to see a State of the Union where he wears a lobster bib and cracks open some tails as he tells us about how we're going to war, but other than that, Kasich is not a lot.
I want to see him eat more.
I know. We love watching him eat. Gavin, he does have appeal, though. He's got across the aisle appeal.
He might have appeal, but so does a banana. You want that for the next president?
Wow.
I'm big on puns tonight.
Yes, that's great.
You know, I think the chia pet thing could be the straw that breaks his back. It's the errant thread that unravels the whole sweater. Because I can see him seeing it and going, oh, that's weird. You have everyone but me.
Yeah.
And then, you know, at 2 in the morning, he's calling his campaign manager going, the chia pet thing, I mean, there's nothing in it for them except profits. I understand why they wouldn't have one of me. And then he's up all night, and eventually he realizes, no chia pet, no presidency.
Yeah, it's true. You know, I think they're probably made in China. And they know there's not going to be a lot of pre-orders.
And the Chinese are very gifted with mathematics and algorithms. They've run the numbers. That's not going to sell chias.
Governor Johnson, were you trying to tell us you saw that joke coming a mile away?
Yeah. Yeah, well, Kasich, he deserves credit for really architecting the balanced budget that did occur, but based on that ad, maybe he's partaking of my hat.
Ooh, not bad. I want some, too. I might hang out with the guy after all.
Or at least his media plan. But what about, talk about vice president, that would be a good pick for Trump. Kasich as vice president, don't you think? He's got Ohio, he's got the crossover appeal. What do you think?
I think Trump is going to go for the guy in New Jersey. what's his name? The governor?
Christie?
Christie. That's what I'm thinking, because he really, I think that's what's been set up.
Huh. Interesting.
And Christie wants to put, the football player in cuffs.
Yeah. What about you? What about McAfee? Would he be good for you?
Probably not. Probably not.
All right. Let's check. I love his brief answers on McAfee.